Hello YouTube and welcome to another pickups video. I have a few titles here to show you. Some of them are retro, others are last gen, and I've got a current gen title as well. The first game I picked up was for the PS2 and that game is 24. Now I saw this at Cash Converters, saw it go for really cheap. It was going for £2. This game has been on my radar to get for a while since I am sort of collecting for the PS2, and yeah, you know, I've heard good things about it, and I am a fan of the show, so I definitely had to pick it up. The next game is for the PS3, and this title, I had no intentions of picking this game up, usually because of the price it was going for, but I saw it at Cash Converters and it was being discounted, and I definitely couldn't pass it up at this price. The game was Nier. Saw it in my local Cash Converters for £5, and generally I don't see this game for that cheap. So I definitely had to pick this one up because it did look interesting to me, but I wasn't willing to pay full price for it, and even the used price was more than I was willing to pay for it. So at £5, I can't go wrong. Definitely looking forward to trying this one out. The next set of games are all for the Mega Drive. First game I picked up was Elysia Dragoon. Now, I already have this on the Mega Drive, but I have it as a Genesis box, and recently I just sort of decided that any sort of Genesis box games, I'm going to replace them with Mega Drive alternatives. So so this is the first of that, and yeah, it's a fun little game. I managed to pick this one up complete. Sort of like it's an action platform game. You sort of control dragons, as you also control the character as the lady character as well. And it's an early Mega Drive title, but it's a fun little action game, decent. Next game I picked up was Predator 2, and this game really surprised me because it's actually it's one that I remember seeing a lot on the shelves as a kid, and I remember picking it up and look at the back, but I had no idea what this game was. I mean, when I was a kid, I mean back then, you know, there was no internet, so you pretty much had to go just on still shots alone, and I had really no idea what this game was. It's a top-down shooter. And when I finally decided to pick it up, I was pleasantly surprised because it's actually a lot of fun. You know, and as Predator, I love Predator. I'm a big fan of the Predator series. I have it. I have the movies on DVD and Blu-ray, and got so many versions of them. You know, and licensed games generally don't tend to be that good, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. It's actually a lot more fun than I initially thought it was. So if any of you Mega Drive collectors or just people that want to pick up for the Mega Drive but unsure about this game, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot better than what people give it credit for. Lastly, for the Mega Drive, I picked up Road Rash. Again, I had this game already, but as a Genesis box. So this completes my Road Rash collection. As full UK Mega Drive. Great game, you know. What can I say about Road Rash, really? You know, if you're into your Mega Drive, then you should be well aware of this series. Fantastic set of games. Okay, next set of games I got are for the PSP. First one I picked up is EA Replay. This is a compilation of sort of mostly 16-bit titles. I mean, as you can see here, you've got Road Rash. It's actually the entire series. You've got Desert Strike, but again, it's the entire series. You've got Syndicate, Wing Commander, and Mutant League Football. It also has a few more titles as well. I know that Bob is also on here as well. So you know, if you're a fan of the 16-bit era, then this is just one worth picking up for the collection. Next game for the PSP I've got is Platypus. This is quite a unique little game. It's a horizontal shooter, but it's done in a very sort of unique art style. It's sort of done in claymation style. Um, just a very interesting little shooter to get, and it was cheap as well. So yeah, definitely worth seeking out. The next game is SNK Arcade Classics. I'm a big fan of SNK. Growing up, I was big into their fighters, and so this for me is definitely worth getting. I already have this on the PS2, so I just decided I wanted it for the PSP as well because I know I'd get a lot of use out of it. This compilation has a lot of games. I mean, it's got Final Fight on here. You've got Samurai Showdown, Art of Fighting, Metal Slug, Magician Lord, Shock Troopers, Last Resort. I mean, there's a lot of great games on here. If you own a PSP, this is definitely should be on your must-have list. If you don't, if you've got a PS2, get it on that. But either way, get this because some serious quality games on here. Yeah, so I'm very happy to pick this up actually because lately this game is becoming harder and harder to find, and becoming quite expensive as well. I managed to get this one for £10, so I was lucky because that's the price I wanted to pay for it, more or less. But now it's generally going for at least 15. So if you can get this one cheap, highly recommend it. Finally, for the PSP, I picked up Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. Now, the Ys series has become pretty much my flagship RPG series because I'm not into RPGs, but the PSP's I'm using it as a gateway into some RPG games, and this is the series that I've generally been picking up for. This one in particular has become quite hard to find now, mainly because it's gone up in price. I think it's out of print, and when it came out initially, it was going for anywhere between £30 to £35. Now it's shot up to £50 at least, brand new. So I got this used, picked it up on Amazon, and I got it for £24. It comes with a CD soundtrack, and it's still sealed. The game is in excellent condition. The box is in excellent condition. So I was very lucky to pick this one up because I have the rest of this series on the PSP. So yeah, this just completes that collection. So I'm very happy to pick this one up. Finally, guys, I've picked up a couple of SNES titles. I've been on a bit of a Super Nintendo kick lately, so possibly my next pickups video is going to be very Super Nintendo focused. But I did pick up a couple of titles, some real gems here. And the first game is UN Squadron. As you can see, it's a Capcom game. It's a horizontal shooter. It's based on an anime, from what I've been told. It looks really good from the footage I saw on YouTube, and I've been told the game is very hard as well. But I can't pass up a horizontal shooter, especially if it's from Capcom. So yeah. Very happy to pick this one up. It's a bit of an underrated gem as well, guys. I mean, if you're picking up for the Super Nintendo, definitely look this one up. UN Squadron. Yeah, great game. Finally, I picked up a very interesting game. A game that for all you SNES collectors, definitely looking to get in this game. It's called Ninja Warriors: The New Generation, and this game is sort of like a scrolling beat 'em up. But it's not quite either. The best way I can describe this game is if the Shinobi series and the Final Fight series got together and had a child, this would be the result. It really is. It's very much a side-scrolling action game like Shinobi, but it has the graphical style, the arcadey feel, the music of a Final Fight game, and it's really good as well. There's, in fact, you know what? I'm actually going to put a link to a video by the Happy Console Gamer, who he actually did a sort of looking back on this series. This series has been overlooked. It was actually an arcade port originally, and this is the sequel to it. But the Happy Console Gamer did an excellent sort of overview on this series, so I will definitely put a link to that video in the description below. But you know, like I say, guys, highly recommend this game if you're into Super Nintendo, because I mean, I love my arcade beat 'em up, so this was a must-have. Excellent game. Okay, guys, that's it. Just want to thank you all again for watching. Recently, I've noticed that I've had a few more subscribers, so I would like to thank everybody that subscribed to me recently, and everyone that subscribed to me in general. I very much appreciate everyone's support. And again, you know, in the future I will try to improve my videos. There's probably going to be fewer pickups videos for a while, because I do need to save up some money to buy some other things. I actually need to buy a new computer as well as a new camera. So you know, pickups might be fewer and far between. I will still try to bring out content in some form or another, but I know that the pickups will probably slow down for a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, expect another video from me at some point. Thanks again, guys. Thank you. Bye.